It's that cold, dark time of year when the days are shorter and the nights are longer, and we love to tell ghost stories. I'm Laura Ranieri-Roy, an Egyptologist, and I thought I would share a few of my experiences from Egypt. Now, when you think of Egypt and Halloween and scary times, you think the mummy's curse and mummies. But, I've been on 20 trips to many different tombs, inside pyramids. I'm still here. I don't seem to be cursed. It's all good. In fact, the ancient Egyptians lived a long time ago. They're very old. Do you think that ghosts have a best before date? I think maybe. Nevertheless, there are some spooky places, or at least spiritual places, I wanted to share with you from my travels. Here are 4 of them. Number 1, Cairo's Sultan Hassan Mosque. This is an incredibly large mosque, one of the oldest, from the 14th century, built during the height of the medieval plague. The Sultan Hassan himself died under mysterious circumstances, was never found. Was he murdered by his guards? Plus, this incredible structure that had 4 schools in it, incredibly powerful in its architecture, has had a lot of tragedy. One of the western minarets fell down, killing hundreds of people. The mysterious death of the Sultan. Who knows who was sick and who died in the structure? One of my travelers, she's been there twice, burst into tears when she enters. As she walks down the hallway, says, "This is such a sad place." And I immediately get all of the hairs standing up in my neck. I feel the energy there. It's a very strong place. Sultan Hassan Mosque. Number 2, the Temple of Daara. Now, this incredible Greco-Roman temple dates to Cleopatra's time, the Cleopatra VII, the Great One. It was finished by the Romans. It's a 3-story temple. It's one of the most beautiful in Egypt, but it's had a very, very long life. There have been structures on this ground dating to the pre-dynastic times. It's been a temple to Hathor. It's been a church. It's even been a hospital. It was a healing spot for the Romans. And when you enter, all of the beauty with the famous zodiac ceilings, there's 2 of them, you also feel this strong, palpable energy. The spirit is there, but it's a very high spirit. It's a very resonant, good energy. I think Hathor is there in spirit when you go in, and you can again feel there is something in the works. Number 3, the Monastery of San Simeon in Aswan. Now, this is a little off the tourist beaten trail, but it's very much worth visiting. We like to do it on camel ride in the early morning hours. Did you know Egypt was where monasticism began in the early years of Christianity? And monks still take care of this incredible walled structure where monks from the 4th to the 6th to the 8th century, I believe, used to dine there, used to sleep there. You can see their quarters and practice their faith. There is such a power about it. I still feel the spirits of the monks when I enter these hallowed grounds and even walk through all of the rooms. You must see the Monastery of San Simeon. Very scary. Well, not so scary, but certainly spiritual. And number 4, not an ancient structure. It's only 120 years old, but it is the famous Winter Palace Hotel in Luxor. I love this hotel. This is where Agatha Christie wrote Death on the Nile. All the famous figures from history have stayed, from Winston Churchill. This is where Carnarvon had a special room when they were searching for the tomb of Tutankhamun. When we visited and we went to the old Winter Palace bar, the library bar, where no doubt Carnarvon and Carter had a G&T and toasted the discovery of Tut's tomb, we've had the weirdest experiences. One time, on a very empty August night, very hot, this mist seemed to move across me when my husband took some photos of me. A black mist across my body. We got shivers up and down our spine. What was this? It was there, moving across in different photos, and then it was gone. And then we saw this picture of a sheikh in the adjoining room. Was it some Muslim from years past who disapproved of me showing my shoulders or low décolletage? What was this? Numerous times I've been to the library bar and felt this energy. And here's the kicker. We had a group staying in the old rooms at the front of the hotel, and 2 ladies were trying to get their windows open in the daytime, sealed shut. No man in the tour could open it for them. In the middle of the night, The windows blew open suddenly, and they heard footsteps in their room. And one of these ladies is a confirmed non-believer. I never believed in ghosts until now. Something was afoot in one of the old rooms at the Winter Palace Hotel. And those are my 4 choices for haunted, spiritual, active places in Egypt. Have yourself a happy Halloween and November. Laura Ranieri Roy, and if you are thinking of going to Egypt, I hope you will contact me and let me guide you on a fabulous tour.